Hey guys, Anders here with another video. Today we're going to go over the patch for this week, the new events, and the new Magnus skills now live on all servers. Magnus has launched with a lot of technical issues, so if you have encountered a bug or are unable to progress, I have linked the help notices they have posted on the site. My suggestion for you would be to play, if you can, in remastered mode. Play a normal or tall character, so not a Shai, and a class with a long dash. Remastered is going to help you see some mechanics you may otherwise be unable to see. The height will come into play sometimes when you're trying to climb some sections, and more specifically the chariot challenge. Having a good dash or forward moving skill also allows you to bypass the incredibly buggy Jordan plate section where he needs to move from one plate to another to allow you to retrieve some items from prisons. I found it best to avoid using him altogether because he wasn't really working out, and just dash into the prisons myself. Other than that, I personally did not really encounter many bugs or issues. The puzzles were not hard, some of them were interesting I think, and I feel the experience may have been more enjoyable if there were less issues for everyone. You only have to complete the main story one time to unlock universal storage, teleportation, and the new abyssal legacy skill for all characters. A lot of people seem to think that you have to do it on every single character. You don't need to. You just need to complete the main story one time, and then on every single character you'll have an autocomplete quest through the Black Spirit to give you that new abyssal legacy skill. The story is going to take you around 3 hours or so if you watch the cutscenes and encounter a few bugs. You will also be rewarded with a box that will give you a choice of a pen boss armor. This can be enhanced with Caphras and converted into a fallen god or Labresca armor piece if you wish. You will also be rewarded with a 120 stack 500 crons, 15 days of value pack, and a ton more items after completing the story for the first time and throughout. They also have set up ways to continue the story into the Land of the Morning Light when that comes out later this year or into early next year. That's going to be the next region in the Port Rat area. That is why you're unable to teleport right now to Port Rat with the new teleportation mechanic. There are 2 more spots in the Magnus for teleports, so we can assume that of course one is going to be the Land of the Morning Light, the Hwasun region, previously called the Haso region. It's based on a real region in Korea called Hwasong if you were interested in that. The last spot will most likely come to be the Land of Demons region near Valencia. The Legacy of Abyss skills all look to be fairly good from almost all classes. Arguably some classes like Sage, Tamer, Witch, and Corsair got some really good ones, while Warrior and Dark Knight's new skills feel kind of bland in comparison. Here are all the skills with tooltips so you can see what they look like and what they can do. Now, as for the rest of the patch, we have the new Halloween event starting. Marnie's Spooky Playground is back in the area near Kaplan. That means the daily and weekly minigame missions are there, and the new World Boss Mark 12 is back as well. Helpful tip for those who have never done this boss, you can get these transformation scrolls every day through the challenge tab, so once that boss spawns, you can use them to deal damage and negate his mechanics. The whole fight is really based around the rock, paper, scissors game. You'll have to work together with everyone else to beat him, but it should really only take about 10 minutes, and the rewards are really good, so I do recommend you try and attend these. If you don't know where he spawns, you can right-click the transformation scroll, and it will send you to the location. There are also 10-hour buffs in the area that are really strong, like the Heidel Fountain event, so make sure you use them during this event as well. If you weren't around a few years ago, we had the Halloween Adventure Log to complete that gave us some rewards. That is now back finally, so you can complete it if you missed out in the past. Isabella, the field boss, will spawn after next week's maintenance, and usually around Heidel, if I remember right. That's one of the objectives you have for the adventure log, so you won't be able to complete that right now. You also get a ton of these Halloween item exchange coupons for doing dailies and defeating the event world bosses. You can use them to get 2 maids, a permanent transformation scroll, and a few more things. Really good event, so you don't want to miss out on at least getting the maids. For season players, you're going to have an additional 30% life XP boost and 300% combat XP boost on season servers. This is going to last until the end of the season in December. There's also a contest for Halloween-themed housing screenshots in-game. If you're interested, you get a jukebox just for participating and a maid and a furniture item for placing in the top 10. There's another screenshot contest that can reward you with the new Halloween outfit if you're one of the 15 randomly chosen, and yet another screenshot event for the Magnus. You can submit a screenshot story or comic that tells a story of your Magnus journey for some rewards. Black Spirit Dice Game also has a new event board which will reward you with some items. You can get the dice from doing dailies in the Marnie event area, defeating the World Boss Mark 12, and from the Daily Challenge Playtime Reward. I'll have a link to all the events in the pinned comment, but that's it for this one. Let me know what your experience has been with the Magnus in the comments down below. Like I said, I personally enjoyed it, but I didn't have as many issues as other people. Let me know how it went for you guys. And as always, thanks again for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.